Hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. We have another one for you today for all the art lovers out there. I know I'm a big art lover, and that is one thing that attracted me to this game that we're going to play today, which is called Four Last Things. And this was a game that was created by Joe Richardson, and it was released in 2017 for Windows and mobile. So I don't know if it's available on the consoles or not. And this is a sequel to the game called The Procession to Calvary. I don't know why I can't talk right now. But yeah, so this is a point and click adventure. It's supposed to be very humorous and very Monty Python like. So I'm excited to see what this is all about. It's supposed to be a short gameplay. It's only supposed to take a couple hours. It's not an expensive game either. It's the regular price on Steam is $9.99. Again, Steam, always has their great sales. But I'm very curious to see what this is about. So let's get into it. So I already recognize this first opening scene. This is an in-anime Hieronymus Bosch painting called The Garden of Earthly Delights. This is the first of 3 panels that make up this whole painting. Very cool so far. So this should be Adam and Eve in the garden. Which, yeah, we got Adam and Eve in the garden. All you need to do is avoid the forbidden fruit. Don't listen to him. Eat the apples. Don't you dare eat those apples. If you eat the apples, I'll show you what's under my fig leaf. Please don't eat the apples. I'm guessing that's God. I ate one. It was fabulous. Apples are for geeks. Cool guys eat mothballs. I ate one. It was fabulous. That fruit is forbidden. I ate one. It was fabulous. Alright, so they're just repeating themselves right now. Let's see if we have any other dialogues or what we can do here. That's our Lord God Almighty, the eternal, omnipotent creator of everything. He's slightly less awe-inspiring and majestic than I had anticipated. Let's see, we can eat the apple, or we can say we're not going to eat the apple. Let's see what happens if we don't eat the apple. I don't think I'm going to eat any of the forbidden fruits. God says, excellent. Eve says she'll show me what's under her fig tree, or fig leaf. God says the apples are poisonous. We'll tell Eve we're gonna eat an apple. She says, excellent. She says an apple a day keeps the doctor away. All right, we can't interact with anything here. Let's go over to the tree here. This creepy serpent child seems keen on handing me fruit. I'm not gonna snaffle the apple straight from her hand. I'd rather take a fresh one off the tree. Ooh. All right. pleasant countrysides. Help, please help. I've sinned, I've done the most terrible things. I need to give confession for my vile deeds immediately. What sins have you committed, old man? All of them. Wonderful. Terrific. All 7? Marvelous. In which of the borough parishes have you committed sins? Mainly Nuremberg and Lübeck. I've committed lust in almost every harbor town south of Oslo. Ah. Oh dear. I see. I'm afraid Nuremberg and Lübeck don't fall within our jurisdiction. We can't take confession for sins committed in another parish. Why on earth not? Surely lust is lust everywhere it's committed. Yes, we're capable of forgiving you, but it's against the rules. And you can see from the queue it's a very busy church. We have to stick to the rules. So what am I to do? We could tell him about the loophole. No, we can't tell him about the loophole. What's the loophole? Ah, well, yes. As we mentioned, we can absolve you of any sin, but we can't let you confess sins committed outside the parish borders. If, however, you were to commit each sin again within the parish borders, then we could absolve you of your sins. We can't possibly expect me to do every deed again. Not every deed, every sin. A confession of lust covers all lustful acts. Commit each of the 7 sins in this parish, and your absolution will be absolute. Well, I think I can manage that. Off you pop. Happy sinning. Alright, so we have our list to do all the sins. Try not to murder anyone. Don't freak out. So that was in our inventory. I can't tell priest from a prior. But judging by their height and fancy scepters, I'd say these guys are fairly important. Let's see, why is this church so busy? People love doing sinning and they hate feeling guilty and remorseful. They also hate taking responsibility for their actions and apologizing and making genuine attempts to absolve. Release vast quantities of dangerous CFCs to burn off the cloud cover and bathe ourselves in divine-looking shafts of sunlight. Yeah, that helps too. Alright, so I think we're done here. I don't think we can do anything else here. Okay, that's our action. We can't intimidate them with violence. They're unintimidatable. 2 beautiful organists performing slightly clunky rendition of Louis Nicholas' suit of, I can't even pronounce that, Digimon. So I guess let's see who's in the line here. That's one tight corset. Innocent looking young lady. What? She slit her father's throat with a rude word. For a rude word. I shan't repeat it when he asked what was the word. I would never strike a lady, especially one with a history of violent retaliation. What a friendly looking oaf. What sins are you seeking? Gluttony. His hair resembles a basset hound. What sins are you seeking? Committed great various deeds of murdering 1,000 innocent men in a single battle, which was great, of course, and they made the mistake of bragging about it in the brothel. They ratted me out to the local clergy even before I unbuckled my codpiece. Dang. I'm not going to be so much the honor of a man with a sword in his hand. Alright, next guy, the nobleman. He looks like King Henry VIII. What sins are you seeking forgiveness for? Greed. As you can see, I enjoy the finer things in life, a lot of them. What the heck, man? She's a hottie. So I thought that would be funnier. What sins are you seeking forgiveness for? She's a virtuous angel. She's only here to support my quest for absolution. I fornicated with the stable boy, she says. Don't even think about it, he says. They look happy enough, I guess. What sins are you seeking? Let's see, my wife is sloshy, spend her days in bed reading romantic novels and eating food that I earned for our family. She refused to even trouble her legs making her way to the church. And you? I committed envy by wishing I could afford such a lifestyle. Don't smack my ass. That's funny. Alright, let's see. Let's see where we can go. Let's see, poet. He seems pretty gross in what he's writing. Hello, hello? What are you writing about? I'm writing a poem about the awe-inspiring beauty of God's green earth. What inspires you to write your poem? I'm inspired by God's most beautiful creations, especially pretty ladies. My finest works are poems about love. Will you write a poem for me? I don't take commissions. I write because my soul requires it. I need to write so other men as I need to live. I write only the things that inspire me to do so. If you show me something that inspires me to write a poem, then I'll write a poem. I'll leave you to it. Travel safely, friend. Church, I've traveled many miles to be here. Once my sins have been forgiven, I can finally be free to live my life. Alright, let's see where else we can go. Okay, can't interact with any of those things. Alright, let's see what's over here. He looks like a little hermit. A man with fig. Old man with fig. Let's see. No man bearing a striking resemblance to St. Anthony. Hello? I have no wish to talk to you, boy. Fair enough. I don't want to touch him in case he turns to dust. That's another scene from a Hieronymus Bosch. Musicians and floating egg. It's a bunch of yokels having a sing-song and a floating egg. Alright, so we can't interact with them. What about these people here? Creepy weirdos. Surgeon wearing a funnel hat and receiving anesthetized brain surgery, and a priest, a lady with a book on her head. Standard stuff. Hi. Who are you guys? We're the obligatory Kickstart backups. What's Kickstarter? It's a crowdfunding platform used by God to help fund the creations of this world. I'm pretty sure that's blasphemy. What are you doing here? We're just chilling, doing fun operations, ruining the artist's integrity of the game. It's getting dangerously meta here. I'm off. Wait, can I get a speaking part too? Jeez, what a bunch of shameless attention seekers. Oh, we can pick this up? Alright. Landowners. Their jug's empty. This man just laying around in the mud. Hello? Hello there, fine fellow. What are you guys doing there? We've eaten our fill and drank our wineskins dry, and now we're simply tired. Don't you have work to do? We're landowners, not workers of the land. Our time is spent mainly in leisure. Can I join you? Between us, we own many acres. We don't hold claim to that spot by the tree. Guys, please feel free to like pause the screen and read the text if it's going too fast, and I really apologize. I don't know why the playback is so much faster than what I recorded it on. So there doesn't seem to be anything else. The guy, I can't get over the guy sitting in the chair there that's getting the brain surgery. His face looks familiar, but he reminds me of like a modern day, like someone famous, and I just can't put my finger on who he is. That's not a normal face, I don't think, from like Renaissance painting. Let's see, this says it's a peephole? Peep here? Okay, we got a chicken laying in the bed. She's stunning, she's magnificent, she's surprisingly clean. I don't think we can talk to her through the window. Hello there, young lady. Oh! Get out of here, you dirty dog. Alright, so I guess we can't really interact with her. Some strange-looking horn players tooting out a very sombering edition of Giovanni. Alright, we can give them a clap. We have a statue, splendid. It's too big to pilfer. And we have merrymakers, a bunch of rowdy peasants enjoying food and wine and chatter. They're engrossed in their conversations. I guess they're all part of kind of the same group. I don't want to bother them, they seem to be having fun. Let's see who this guy is. A man smoking a pipe, I think. Hello? What do you want? Are you smoking or eating pottage through the straw? Smoking. Can I have a puff? Get your own, you dang cadger. Smoking is bad for your health. So is wise mouthing strangers. Bye. And it's an unhealthy looking drunkard. He has a distinctly unhealthy pallor. Hello? What is it then? Are you enjoying your ale? Not very much. It's empty as a hollow goose ass. You look unwell. Are you okay? I've got syphilis and plague and a pinch of typhus as well as everything else. The only thing that scares off the devil is ale, and it makes me piss. Ain't got no more ale. Is that your dog? As much as a man can have ownership over a beast of any nature. No, it is not. It's Derek's. I'll leave you alone. I should think about time too, if I wasn't already half around a tree. A man and a woman happily amusing a baby. Keep your hands to yourself, hobo. A small child having some sort of staring match with an obedient dog. Seem to be the same here. Creepy looking man with a smoking pipe. Excuse me, sir. What? Let's see. Let's choose this one. I wish I could be as dumb and uncomprehending as one of those children and or dogs. Let's do that one. I bet you do. Oh, yay! Alright, we got our first sin. We got envy. So, I wonder how that affects our list that we have. Well, that was depressingly easy. Alright, yep, so envy's crossed out. Let's see if there are any other things here that we can interact with. Two children, one is dancing with a slightly confused looking dog. We can't interact with her. Let's see about this lady. Out of place female pianist playing Gabriel Fier's Barcoli, number 1 in A minor. A lot of this artwork, it looks like it's done by like a handful of the same artists. A lot of like Dutch masters like Peter Bregoul, Hieronymus Bosch. I think I've seen some Van Dyke. Do something with this keg of beer. Oh, I wonder if we can... I don't have a glass. We have a jug though. Maybe we can fill the jug. Oh, we can look at that. We can fill the jug with beer. Maybe we can give it to the guy outside and see what he does. Have some more beer. It'll make you feel better. Thanks. Now I gotta make piss. Woohoo! Piss time, he says. Legend. So I wonder if we can take possession of his dog or something. What do we have to do? I wonder where he walked off to. I don't know if we're supposed to follow him somewhere. We still haven't talked to these guys. Oh wow, he's already back. Okay. So he doesn't stay wherever he walked off to. I want to see maybe if we have to... I'm thinking maybe we have to follow him wherever he goes. We might have to run and refill the jug again. And follow him this time and see what happens. Have some more beer. This time we're gonna follow him and see where he goes. Oh wow, we lost him already. I don't know where he went. I wonder if he's already back at the table. There's one other way down there. I will see if he's back at the table though. And he is. Alright, so we can't follow him really. Alright, let's talk to the other people here then. We got this guy. Yeah, this guy. You go, girl. Don't want to put him off his rhythm, so we can't interact with him. Oh, we have an object over here. Chisel and a mallet, and we can pick it up. Okay, so that's going to be something maybe to use later. We have old-looking vegetables. That's a bit of old-looking for my liking. You can't just pilfer my bit like that. Let's see, piss off, wench, I'll take what I want. I'm terribly sorry, I'm starving and penniless and have no money. We'll do that one. I have no choice. She says, sure, you can have one this once. Alright, so we have some vegetables, it looks like. Oh, this guy has a bigger schnoz than me. That is a pretty tune. look at that baby go. Merrymakers. That's a baby. My only point of reference for this image is the whimsical 90s TV comedy Ally McBeal. But this respectable game, I only do Renaissance art, Monkey Island, obscure literature references. So I have nothing to say about this. He looks too young to form coherent sentences, and I'd be too distracted by his bare willing to maintain eye contact during a conversation. I don't want to seem rude or pedophilia. So we can't take the baby. We can't take the baby. I don't think that's a good idea, he says, to kidnap the baby. Let's see, we have a loot here. It looks like we can take it. They're engrossed in their revelries. And is this going to be for everyone here? It looks like all these people, yeah, they're all the same. So maybe we can interact with him. So maybe we need to go inside. Oh, I didn't want to do that. This guy looks like a real creep. Then. These lucky people inherited a large sum of money after the death of a relative who none of them have had particular strong emotional connection. How lovely. And filling out paperwork for them. A small fee, of course. We're gonna be flipping rich. Yes, we're planning to extort the crap out of them. They have no idea how much they've inherited. These people don't know how many coppers make a silver, never mind the worth of 1,000 hectares of barley field. With careful manipulation of figures, I should be able to pocket 3/4 of their profit. Can I help? You can actually. I'm having trouble locating a copy of the town's official treachery, deceit, and taxation. Without them, I'm only sanctioned to act fraudulently or frivolously, which will be much less profitable. If you can find me a copy, I'll give you a cut of the ill-gotten gains. Where can I get a copy of this? The clerk's office next door should be able to give you a copy. Office next door. This guy's having a good old scribble. Excuse, please don't disturb the clerks while they're working. Don't disturb them while they're working. A young high-stocked flute boy playing the flute. I can't talk to him. Please don't disturb the clerks. Excuse me, what do you want? What is this place? It's the clerk's office. The town's administrative paperwork's kept here. Who are you? I'm the attendant chief clerk. Can you help me find a document? We're very busy right now. We have pressing matters to attend to. I'm not asking the clerks, I'm asking you. I'm very busy right now. I have pressing matters to attend to. What pressing matters? The moment I engage in the task of convincing you to piss off, I won't be free to handle further inquiries until you piss off. So piss off. Excuse me, what do you want? What's up with the bearded magician? He's a philosopher. Deep concentration, mental calm. I'm trying to figure out how any of it could possibly matter. So he's trying to figure out how any of it could possibly matter. It probably doesn't, but it seems important somehow, so I'm double checking my work. Can I ask the philosopher a question? No. Please, can I ask a question? No. If a tree falls in the forest and there is no one around to hear it, can I ask the philosopher a question? Geez, if you promise to stop harassing me, you can ask one question. Deal. Alright, what do we get to ask? Does God exist? Is our universe real? Is this the answer to the question? No. Can I borrow your egg timer? I wonder if that's something that we would need to unlock something. Maybe we should try to get that. Can I borrow your egg timer? No. I wonder if we can redo that. Can I ask another question? Sorry, buddy, a deal's a deal. Oh, I guess that was our opportunity. I don't know what else we should have asked. This guy's loitering by the door. Why won't anyone help me? The chief's office is busy. Public inquiries are considered low priority and generally ignored. What if I need help with something important? That's what I'm here for. Time wasters are generally give up when told the clerks are too busy. People with generally important inquiries will come to me. When that happens, I pose a riddle to see if they can answer a riddle. Why do you guys ask people to answer a riddle? We prioritize intelligent inquiries. The riddle weeds out the imbeciles. Okay, so what is the riddle? What the answer? Alright, what's your riddle? Okay, here it is. I'm the one who gave you life, but not your father and not your wife. My powers are great, but not godly. I made your head, but not your body. Who am I? God Almighty, Jesus, nobody, Adam and Eve. My grandparents, Piero, Joe, Mary, Hieronymus, Pieter, Jacob. Are there two Pieters? No. William, Katrina, Oscar. So some of these are names of the painters. And then you have like other like random people like Adam and Eve. Alright, well nobody was the right answer. So I guess that clue is gonna be I made your head but not your body. So I wonder if that's reference to the painter, because these are like mismatched. The head does not go with the body. Alright, so let's see. We got our monkey ringing the bell every time we get near it. Judging by the ball and chain, he's not happy with the arrangement. so we can't get over to talk to anyone because of this monkey. Maybe I wonder if there's anything else we can interact with. Maybe we have to get around the monkey. Maybe distract him so he's not watching us. If there's anything else. Let's see, these. Oh, these are interactive things. Maybe these are collectibles. So let's try giving the monkey some music. No, I guess that doesn't work. Maybe give him some of the food. Alright, so that worked for him. So, alright, now we can get to the other people. He seems pretty grossed. Excuse me, I have sick people to treat. As a rule, I prefer not to physically abuse people in the middle of surgical procedures. Alright, we can't touch the poison. Does this guy do anything? Very enthusiastic cellist. Appetite suppressant. I don't want to suppress my own appetite. So we can't touch any of the bottles of the stuff there. They're only for sick people. They're not believing that I'm sick. So I have to find a way maybe to look sick. Colorfully dressed blacksmith. Hello, hello? Who are you then? I'm the blacksmith. I make metals into different shapes for a living. How much metal could a blacksmith smith if the blacksmith smithed metal? I think you're thinking of woodchucks. What to give him, what he needs. love each other very much. Should never be disturbed. The dog's depressed. Right, so we can't interact with any of those two. Alright, we have a ship of fools. I wonder if we could join them singing. No? I only sing instrumentals. I don't like the ones with words because they're always trying to mean something. Blind portrait painter. Are you really blind? Yes. Are you really a portrait painter? Yes. Would you paint my portrait? Of course, please put 2 copper in the tin. We're gonna pick this last one here. That sounds very far-fetched. Let's see if he buys it. Oh, he bought it. Now tell me what you look like. I don't even know what that is. Let's say we're a woman. I'm thinking we need to give a painting to that other guy who was by the church that said he needed inspiration. But we can be a fierce femme on a horse in armor. Alright, so he needs something from real life. Alright, I have an idea based on the questions, the options that it gave us. It used that phrasing of the laying on a bed and laying on flowers, and that was the chick that we peeped through the window at. So we have the pike in here. So we need money to challenge him to the pie eating contest. I mean, that's where we unlock gluttony right there. We got some people fighting here. We can't really interact with them. What's up here? I wonder if something big is supposed to appear there. Let's go here. Go that way. Nope, we can go in there. Oh, this is based on one of my favorite paintings. But this is different paintings, because these are all the scenes that are used in the game. That's actually really cool. It's actually a really pretty landscape. Like the perspective on that's interesting. Now right above that, that looks like our face. And that's our body. Because it's got the short stocking, the pant leg is short with the bandage on it. And that's our face. So Jacob Van Utrecht. There's a Ship of Fools, another Hieronymus Bosch painting. That's the Tower of Babel. Temptation of Saint Anthony. That's a Peter Bruegel. If you ever want to see a wicked painting, look up, I think it's called The Triumph of Death by Peter Bruegel the Elder. That is an amazing painting. And there's our 3-panel of the Garden of Earthly Delights. The last panel's interesting and detailed. It's the musical hell. People being tortured by musical instruments. Let's see, I don't want to click on all of these because any of you that would like to play this game, I think that would be really fun to click on all the paintings and see them in detail. But this is the painting that this scene is based on. And this one's interesting. Golf player on ice. I wonder if that's supposed to be golf. That looks like a golf club. That'd be really interesting if they were playing golf all the way back then, or some version of hockey. So I wonder, they had a painting of the lady that we peeped through the window all the way at the edge. We didn't talk to this guy. We can't really interact with him. I don't think we could take any of the paintings. I don't think any of them were interactive like that. Well, let's see. I wonder if you can't take any of them. I wonder if you can take that one though, because that one is in the game. Yep, that's the same chick. No, we can't take it. So maybe we do have to have the painter paint that for us. I thought that was King Henry VIII, but slimmer. Alright, so we can go back to the documents guy and solve his riddle. Alright, so I think the first name was Jacob. And it was this one. Alright, we got that. Alright, so we have our documents, so we can go give it to the lawyer now. I can't get over that dancing baby, that's hilarious. Alright, let's give him the documents. Our greed sin. I feel like this is a good point to stop. Again, the point of these videos is just to give you a taste of the game and see what it's like. We still have 5 more sins to go, so there's still plenty to do in the game. But I love the art. I love this period of art. And I love the animations, and I love how this creator took really interesting characters from a bunch of different paintings and just meshed them together like he did. They're beautiful scenes, and it's definitely intriguing. The puzzles are not easy to figure out, so I'm still kind of have some ideas on how to solve a couple of the next ones, and I'm sure there are things that we still need to unlock that will present more obvious solutions. But I definitely want to finish this one. So I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy it, if you liked seeing the game, getting a taste of it, please consider liking and subscribing. And we will see you on the next one.